So, what's up? What's up? WP here. Pearl gonna do everything she can to stay on track with this commentary. So, the Lighthouse Church was unfortunately destroyed by a hurricane that took place. And the way the ceiling, the walls, the church itself, the damage. Pastor Keion, he is out here doing his best, out here just looking like this, like he on his last, trying to get money. Now Pastor Keion got the figures down to a T. I'm like, ooh, when some people just know math, they just know math. And his math was definitely mathing for wanting $2,100 from 21 people. But I'm sure at the same time, if more than 21 gave, I don't think he would turn it down, do you?
We readjusted the insurance policy to cover the spread of what we had built. Now, for all of those who will say, don't worry about it, they've got insurance, they've obviously never filed an insurance claim before. Let me give you a lesson in insurance. If this iPad cost $400 new, and I've had it for 10 years, when the insurance adjuster shows up, he's going to give me the depreciated value of this iPad. Anybody got a smartphone in the building? You paid $1,200 for it. Try to sell it back and see if they give you $1,200 for it. When you sell it back, they give you a couple $100 because it's the depreciated value that the insurance company makes their adjustment on, which means everything that we had in the building that was old, the insurance company wants to give us the depreciated value of that asset. Filing an insurance claim will not get us back at 6650 Rankin Road. But giving is what got us in, and giving is what will get us back in the door. I've asked people to give $2,100 in 21 days. By the way, that's not a new amount because before the storm came, I'd already told you we were going to tear that building down and rebuild it.
Again, I don't know. That's that Pastor Keion's business. So he is hoping to meet that goal. He's being very intentional about it in 21 days. Now, when I say being very intentional about it, every time he speaks, he's speaking about that money. Because they are currently having revival, because the church has been destroyed, even though there is a claims adjuster. Keion is speaking out about that, but he's like, let me break that down. If you ain't never done with a claims adjuster, this is how it works when you're trying to get the money. But he got it all planned out. So anytime he got a microphone attached to a microphone in his hand, anytime he can walk the stage or he can have a seat on the stage to explain and to have a cry out, to have a compelling story, to give. Now I'm thinking, was he doing any messages about giving verses on Sunday? Because, you got some pastors that will do a whole message. Ain't talking about salvation. Ain't talking about it is forgiveness at the cross. Ain't talking about repentance. He's coming back. Some pastors would let their focal point be about the money. Pastor Keion is saying his church, he ain't never stood for that. So because he's in Pastor Joe Osteen's pulpit, he tried to make that known too. Neither this church either. But I just remember that one hurricane. I remember when Pastor Joe Osteen didn't let ones come in who did need refuge. So that's good that he is giving the Lighthouse refuge to have revival currently for this month. Pastor Keion said, now what they would do after that. But you know what, Pastor Keion, you are a man of faith. You will be fine. You will figure it out. God will reveal. He said that God had been wanting him to expand the church anyhow. So the churches had to be blown down anyhow because he got comfortable. He said that they were busy turning away at least 700 to 800 people a week that wanted to be in attendance at the church. And I'm thinking, oh, really? Are people still in attendance? Are they still coming in droves? Is there an overflow that do exist? Is people still hungry for the word? Now, what were we talking about? Fashion show? Because such and such is sitting up in there or thinking they about to get their big break, trying to smoosh the elbows or shoulders. And I'm gonna just have to keep it real. When it comes to Shaunie, when I look at her, okay, being a first lady, the only time this woman seems happy is when I see her on Instagram. Or when she got on some of her new Sunday best clothes and she's walking in like she's that girl. She looks so happy. I noticed it seems like when Shaunie is around women of the church, she seems to be a little bothered. She seems to be a little distant. She seems to just kind of want to keep it her way, her way. Because it's like, I got money. I done got mine. I know what I'm doing. And I got my husband, who happens to be the pastor of this church. I just don't get that first lady energy from her. But what is that first lady energy? Being a lady, being compassion, having a caring heart, having empathy, having a word for yourself, having a word for yourself first and foremost. But this woman is constantly turning on SWV, getting her dance song. Oh, and when all that rumor that she is even talking about, I'm thinking she's out thinking it's giving her more publicity. But when she was talking about the guy who claims made these allegations that she paid him for some extracurricular activities, the way she was shooting that down, I'm still looking like, Shaunie, really? Then you go back to performing your little TikToks, your little Instagram reels and all that, and you looking like business as usual. But then again, like when I see the word mogul, let me tell you, I be looking like ching, 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 ching. Okay, Shaunie, you're going to have to come up with another show. Is you going to have to help save the churches? You're going to have to ask Shaq for a loan. If you're going to ask your kids to ask their dad for a loan. No, I don't think she's going to go out like that. But maybe Shaunie knew something was on the horizon because the girl was looking desperate. Like, I got to sell these books. I got to sell these books. But Keion, you got to help me sell these books. I mean, they was really making their way. And we still haven't forgotten about Hush Woman. But Pastor Keion is believing in a miracle. And God can do anything. He won't fail. So again, if God sees to turn it around in that direction, it will be done. Because at the same time, I'm not going to be tuning in to Pastor Keion every week to see what the message is about. And then come to find out I'm same message of give. But again, he's being intentional. He has a goal to meet. And whatever the outcome, I pray that God blesses, because God is always and still will be. He will bless those. He will bless those. So Shaunie, on the other hand, just be looking so happy. She ain't really like in the church right now, at least not like house, because they had to look for somewhere to go. But she looks so happy. She looks so happy when they was this place, didn't know where to go. And now she at the church at the revival. Now I don't know. I go to her Instagram, but she just look happy when she by herself. She look happy dancing. She look happy when she baking her cakes by herself. Shaunie look happy by herself. Shaunie be looking like, okay, he's here for support, but now time for me to get a little wild and talk a little bit more. And don't let a woman be in the picture with Pastor Keion and her. She really looking disgruntled, like she ain't comfortable when she's around other women. But let it be another man in the picture with Pastor Keion and herself. Let Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, pop up. She looking real happy. Now, how is it that you define undefeated? Yeah, Coach Prime, that is the name of my book. And then now Keion got a book. I hope the book sales can help pay some of this, because I'm like, this is on some for real to be continued.